Are you a UK pensioner? Then stop scrolling, because on 5 December 2025, the DWP is bringing in the biggest housing rule changes in years, and they could increase your support or take it away entirely. Homeowners, renters, pension credit claimants, everyone will be affected. Most people don't even know this is coming. In the next few minutes, you'll find out exactly what these new rules mean, who wins, who loses, and what you must do before the deadline to protect your benefits. Keep watching. This update is too important to ignore. Welcome to UK Insight, now your trusted guide for pensions, benefits, and senior living in the UK. Stay informed, stay supported, and enjoy your golden years with confidence. Subscribe now and join the community. To start, one of the biggest shifts is a nationwide standardization of housing support. Under the old system, local councils had a lot of influence over how housing needs were assessed. Two pensioners in two different towns could have the same income, the same rent, and the same financial needs, yet receive completely different amounts in housing help. The DWP plans to end this inconsistency. From the 5th of December 2025, housing support will be calculated using national rules designed to create a more even playing field for pensioners, regardless of where they live. Instead of being judged by local variations or subjective council assessments, your housing support will follow one unified structure. This means clearer guidelines, more predictable outcomes, and a simpler process overall. For pensioners, who often struggle with overwhelming paperwork or confusing benefit rules, this could be a welcome relief. Another major change involves the merging of benefits. Many pensioners who receive pension credit currently have to apply separately for housing benefit. This can lead to delays, missed payments, or confusion if one application gets approved, but the other doesn't. Under the new rules, separate applications may no longer be required. Instead, housing support may be integrated automatically for pensioners already receiving pension credit. This aims to reduce the administrative burden on older people and simplify their access to financial support. However, the most talked about change, and the one creating the most concern, involves the treatment of home ownership. At the moment, owning your own home doesn't automatically disqualify you from certain types of support. But the new rules will take a deeper look at property value, equity, and even secondary homes or inherited properties. The DWP wants to ensure that housing assistance goes mainly to pensioners who genuinely need it, not those who may appear low income on paper but own significant property assets. This does not mean all homeowners lose their housing help. Far from it. Many pensioners own their homes but struggle with small fixed pensions, rising bills, or expensive maintenance costs. The government has said that support will still be available for low-income homeowners, particularly if they need help making their homes safe or accessible as they age. Things like roof repairs, heating upgrades, and adaptations such as stair lifts or bathroom modifications may still qualify for support or grants. But the difference is this: the value of your home will matter more. If your property is above a certain threshold, especially if you live in a high-value area, or own a second property that could reduce your eligibility for housing-related benefits, this rule is expected to affect some pensioners in the south of England, where property values are naturally higher. Even modest homes in places like London or the southeast can be worth significantly more than similar homes in northern regions. So pensioners living in high-value properties may see their benefits reassessed under the new system. At the same time, renters should pay close attention to changes in how rent levels are assessed. Under the old system, housing benefit for pensioners could increase or decrease depending on local rent trends. The new rules aim to base support on updated and more accurate rent calculations tied to median rental prices in each region. This could help pensioners living in areas where rents have risen sharply over the past few years. It may also protect them from sudden drops in support caused by outdated rent caps. But for pensioners renting privately in expensive areas, there's a chance their housing support still might not cover the full cost of rising rent. That's why understanding your local rental market is crucial. There's also an important change linked to tenant protections. Recent updates in UK renters' rights law give stronger legal protection to people on benefits, including pensioners. This means landlords will have less freedom to discriminate against tenants simply because they receive housing support. These legal protections work alongside the new DWP housing rules to create more stable and secure renting conditions for older people, particularly those on fixed incomes. So, what does all of this mean on a practical level? It means pensioners everywhere should take the next few weeks seriously. Before the 5th of December 2025, you should review your financial situation carefully. If you own a home, consider getting an updated valuation so you understand where you stand under the new rules. If you have inherited property or additional land, check how these assets might affect your entitlement. And if you're renting, take a close look at your rental agreement and understand how new rent assessments might change the amount of benefit you receive. It also means checking your benefit status. If you receive pension credit, make sure your information is accurate and up to date. Errors or inconsistencies in your records can slow down or disrupt the integration of your housing support. If you receive housing benefit but not pension credit, you may want to explore whether you qualify. Many pensioners who could receive pension credit don't claim it simply because they're unaware of their eligibility. Beyond finances, these changes could affect long-term stability. Some pensioners may need to consider adjusting their housing plans. For instance, if you live in a large property with high operating costs, you may want to explore downsizing or seeking assistance for essential improvements. The new rules won't push pensioners out of their homes, but they do encourage the government to target support more precisely at those who need it most. On the positive side, these changes could make life easier for many. The unified rules mean less confusion. The merging of benefits means fewer forms. The updated rent calculations mean fairer support in many regions. And the new homeowner provisions could create more opportunities for older people to get help with the kind of repairs or renovations they've been deferring simply because they couldn't afford them. But the road ahead won't be the same for everyone. Some will gain, others will lose. The most important thing is being prepared. Knowing how the DWP will view your income, property, and housing needs under these new rules will help you make smart decisions before the changes take effect. The decisions you make now, whether to update your paperwork, check your property value, review your rent agreement, or seek financial advice, could influence how smoothly you transition into the new system. These changes are real, they're significant, and they begin on the 5th of December 2025. If you're a pensioner or you're helping a pensioner manage their finances, take the time now to understand what's coming. Staying informed could mean the difference between losing support and continuing to receive the help you rely on. Thanks for watching UK Insight Now. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share with other seniors who need this info. See you in the next video. Stay well, stay informed,